Hello, welcome back. Last time I got 2 half rooms done, second half of this one and the first half of this one. I kinda got a vague idea of the general sort of thing I need to do in this room. This tar needs to grow here before this tar has grown here. However, this tar also needs to grow here, and that's how these 2 servants die. So that's the overall task I'm trying to perform in this room. My idea last time was to have a rattlesnake here, and here, and here, so that this snakes around, and, okay, the problem I see with that now is it definitely gets here before there. I wasn't quite sure what to do with the rock golems, and I'm still not. There's also this mystery orb that for some reason toggles those. That's clearly some sort of mechanism that's supposed to... Oh, I think I kinda see... I think this is a tar baby spawn prevention mechanism of some sort. I'm just trying to figure out how it works. Let's see. Suppose I had this tar grown... wait, I lost track. Okay, so if this tar was here, if this was solid, it would grow like this, and that would be empty. Then if I turn it back off, it fills that in pretty nicely. This is still a tar baby spawning spot. I think this place most definitely needs a rock golem corpse in it. At the very least, if I'm putting a rattlesnake here, because otherwise this will snag tar babies. There'll be no way to stop them spawning there, and they won't be able to get through the rattlesnake body. I can blow up the bomb, but this is going to be closed at the point that I do that, so that'll just be protected. This space is fine. If a tar baby spawns here, it ends up in this area. That might not ultimately be fine, because I do have to blow up all the tar babies before I can leave this area, and those are out of the range of explosions. They might not be out of the range of decoys to lure them toward an explosion, but that's a limited amount of space, and I only have 3 decoys. It seems like those are allocated specifically, 1 for each bomb. So, with that consideration, I know I'm doing a lot of talking and not a lot of doing, but like I said, I haven't really figured this room out yet. With that consideration, it seems like I don't want any tar babies at all to spawn, but I can't really... I can't go in here early. Well, this serpent has to be dead because I just can't get in there at all before then. So as soon as that serpent is dead... I only have 4 rock golems. I cannot put, like, 1 here, here, here. Well, if I could, like, put 1 here, here, and here, 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 and keep that closed, it depends on how the tar grows. It might still... No, that's fully protected from tar babies spawning, isn't it? Well, no, it's not. Because when there's an edge right here, and this is solid, then a baby's going to spawn there. Or if there were an edge right here, and this was solid, then nothing would spawn, and then if that wasn't so... Okay, I think I'm starting to see how I would use this to minimize the amount of spawns. The thing is, though... anything at all that spawns, and I can't prevent all of it, as far as I can see, because there's going to be tar up against, like, this boundary at some point. Ooh. I'm going to have to keep that closed past that point. Like, if this is just closed all the time, what's the downside? Because, like, okay, so here's the problem I'm seeing. If tar has grown all the way over here, and it's covered this part of the floor, when a tar baby spawns here, it has nowhere to go, and will get protected by this, so I can't kill it with the explosion. So I can't ever let stable tar, be in this space. So this has to be toggled on by the time the tar has gotten over here. So that means I definitely cannot use that as a tar baby spawning prevention mechanism for the rest of this, because I need it to stay on the whole time. Okay. So do I want to just turn it on as soon as I get in there? I don't know. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. For the initial setup, I know I need a rock golem here. At least that's my current thinking. Well, except that's the wrong space. Here is actually the right space. If I'm going to have this on the whole time. I don't know. So, I want to put the rattlesnakes in the same spots that I picked out for them before. Question is, where do the golems go? I want one here or here. Which space is better? I like this space. I'm going to choose that one. Okay. One golem goes there. One goes... I don't know. Let's say here. Let's say here, 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 and here. I need to be aware of where Beethro is going to be standing for this, although he can move back and forth while this is happening. Not a whole lot, though, only that much. Yeah, so, like, this area is bad for the same reason that this one is, because if a tar baby spawns here, it's blocked by a rattlesnake body. It has nowhere to go. I have to have the room cleared from in here, because that's a one-way, and I need it cleared to get out. So this looks pretty crazy. I wanted to pick out more spots than just here because it was super annoying to to try to kill golems here while the rattlesnake is going around, although none of these are going to be any better. Alright, well, let's just see if I can at least get this much done. The spot I wanted was, yeah, right there. And then you, I'm going to do this too. And then the spots I chose were here, 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 and one other. I forget which the one other was. Actually, right where you're standing is not too bad. How about that? Alright, rattlesnake. I need you to behave in just the right way, which is not the way you're choosing to behave. Right, all the way south. All the way... Alright, right there. Right there, just like that. And I can't get away. I don't suppose you'd be so kind as... Yes, vertical preference. Perfect. Okay, you're positioned. Good. Next. You go here. You go... What did I choose for this? I don't know. I know I want that spot. I think I probably want this spot. This certainly seems no worse than that, so okay, sure. Let's say you here, you here. Or maybe just... Okay, don't... You're gonna go in there. You're gonna go in there. I know you're gonna... Okay. Best way to convince you not to is like that. Horizontal, vertical, vertical. Yeah, I can't get you to go west like this unless I... Let's see. If I do this... That worked. Vertical, horizontal. Hey. Hey, that worked. Cool. Alright, snake positioned. Golem can follow. Great. Okay, so now you go here, and you go here. I didn't get as far as actually getting to try this last time. You have... Okay, so... Rattlesnake is not doing it right. Golem's doing a pretty okay job. Getting where he needs to be. Great. Snake, don't do what you look like you want to do. Okay, I can prevent it like that. Yes, you go north. Actually, no, I want you to go south, right, because you're going this way. Not quite. Not quite. I know there's a smart way to do all this. I haven't found it yet. Which way are you? HV, H. So I want to do this, and then that. Got it. Okay. Everybody is where I wanted them to be. Still don't know if that's the right place. Okay, so hang on. I still have this problem. This tar is going to grow... Maybe I have this wrong. Well, let's find out if this works other than this problem. I do absolutely have to open that. I was thinking maybe I need to use golem corpses there to make that work, or maybe this rattlesnake... Well, yeah, so what I want to find out here is the timing of this tar relative to this one. I think I've blocked off the tar babies enough that I can at least see this tar grow out to there where it needs to be. So, do I want to do this? Not yet. Oh, right. That's what that's for. Okay, so that's how I solve that problem. Just get this there quickly enough, then I can make this not happen. Great, okay. Alright, sure. So doing that has prevented all tar babies from spawning there. One would have spawned there without a rock golem corpse. Do I want to do this? I don't know. Let's find out. Neat! Okay, so this is... That's the very first one, actually, and I can get rid of that one. Okay. Yeah, this is interesting. Now, there's nothing I can do to stop a tar baby spawning there, and that's a problem. Because that means I have no place to put a decoy. Alright, well that's unfortunate. Yeah, no, I can't fix that, because even if I were to leave this that way, that still fills up. Okay. Is this also a timing mechanism? Because, like, if I had done that, that's growing to the west earlier than it otherwise would. So maybe that's actually a timing mechanism. Wait, no. That's the same time. Never mind. I don't know. I had to leave this way for some reason? Why was that? I don't know. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, whatever. I think it's better to just leave that way. Okay, so let's see how this grows that way. A lot fewer tar babies are spawning than the previous test I did for this. Few enough that the tar can actually grow through there. Oh, I've done something dumb. The something dumb is this. I wasn't watching that part of the screen. How long ago did that happen? Quite a while ago. Okay, this is fine. There we go. Yeah, like, all of this is a serious problem with the... Well, I can prevent some of that. Like, this is a serious problem with the bomb explosion radius, and this seems to be 2. Unless I can... No, there's no luring them in there. Okay, right, so... If I open that, and let that happen, then close it, and keep it open... that's not good. That's not... well... and there's nothing I can do to prevent it. Because there's gonna be stuff in those spaces. Wow. Wow. It is hard to imagine how I'm supposed to prevent anything from being in those spaces. Because supposing I had put the rock golems out one more, and kept this closed the whole time, even so, like, I can't protect all these spaces. Stuff's still gonna... well... Suppose I'd put one here and one here. Hey, maybe that's it. One here and one here means nobody spawns there. Nobody spawns here. Everybody who spawns there ends up there. But see, this spot's no good. This is not within a blast radius. How am I ever going to kill those? Yeah, I don't understand this room. This is a mystery. Which way do I want this? Does not matter. Same thing is going to happen regardless. That's about to happen. And I've been quick enough for this to not have happened first, so that's good. Okay, first servant dies. Which orb do I... That orb. Great, cool. So I can... Oh, hey. Oh. What? Wait, why are you doing that? Hang on, do I need to carefully time the moment I bring you down there? And if so, how would I... How could I possibly use that to my advantage? Do I need multiple ones? Like that has shortened the serpent a little bit. Oh, that's a... That force arrow points that way. Right. Anyway. That should be enough eventually. Yes, that happened. Good. Could have prevented you from spawning, but I didn't. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So at some point I would go in here. I need to let you keep growing until then I can kill this. That serpent dies. I go this way. Oh, I forgot about those. That means I do have decoy position spots for all those. Okay. Also means rattlesnakes move around a little bit, which is interesting. Alright, so... If I were to blow up this, what happens? What a weird explosion shape. Okay, so that happened. I definitely do need all 3 decoys to blow up all 3 bombs if I have rattlesnakes positioned specifically there. And that's a pretty good place for them because they're going to have to die somehow. Okay, so the problems are you, and all you. And I have no idea how I'm ever going to solve those problems. Also, this room has a very high required turn count. Alright, so... What? Okay, what can I tweak to make this maybe work better? I had some ideas for better rock golem positions. I was thinking here and here. Let's try... Let's see what happens if I do everything else more or less the same, but I put the rock golems in those 2 spaces. Rattlesnake, you're in the way. Hey now. Behave. Okay, great. That has the bonus of stopping that rattlesnake from going there. That's nice. Okay, sure, that's fine, I guess. That's kinda not really the best. Move! Just be someplace else. Just shoot! Shoot! No. There we go. Now if I could just get in there somehow... Which I'm not allowed to. Not quite what I wanted. Man. Getting any form of snake to do what you want is always a super annoying process. Okay. Here. While you're there, why don't I move you into place? So that should make everything a little bit easier. Can I get just slightly ahead of you? Not exactly. How do things work out if I do that? Things work out exactly as I will, almost as I want them to. Can I maybe at least do this? Yes. But you're stuck, man. Ah. Great, got that. You're positioned. You, come here. I think I'm going to do just this portion of setup, and then see how it, see what it does down below. So I got that checkpoint for that. I can just press R and get back to where I was. Okay. So, yes, that's happening. Don't do this yet. Do this now, I'm pretty sure. So if I just keep that exactly like that, show me how that grows. Sure say. That's interesting. That's kinda good. It sure seems to me like any tar baby down here is a failure, because you're out of the explosion radius. I have no possible killing mechanism for you. How much leeway did I have on that previous attempt? Let's see, you reached that right around the time this was like here or so. So I had several growth cycles to spare. Oops. With just that one rattlesnake there, how close does this get? Well, see, this has happened. That's simulated a rattlesnake there, kinda. Oops. Oh, and this has happened, which has stopped everything. I can get rid of that. Whoa. This looks like it's actually going to be okay as far as that's concerned, yeah. So I might not need a rattlesnake here. That would free me up to use it elsewhere for some other purpose of somehow making part of this easier. Do you suppose I could maybe... Here's a silly idea. What if I had one here, and one here? I like that a lot. That is exactly what I have to do. Yes, got it. Okay. Rattlesnake here, rattlesnake here, rattlesnake here. That feels pretty good to me because of the way this timing worked. That is enough time for this to happen. Because that's enough time for this to happen, that elegantly solves this problem. And I think that's exactly what I want to do. Okay, great. So there's a checkpoint that lets me do what I want. Okay, I can't put a rattlesnake exactly there. I still like this. Let's see. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, here was where I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rock golem right here. And one there. But what about this spot? Well, I'm close. Maybe. Okay, so let's see if I can get those positioned. So one golem was going to go... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mm-hmm. Those are the same distance. Yeah, I really want to fill that gap with a rock golem. And this one, but what about this? This feels like a problem, but maybe, like, if only one tar baby spawns and it ends up... Well, it's going to end up there. If there's a rattlesnake here and a tar baby spawns... Okay, no. Golem here, golem here. Okay, great. So my mission is to get you here, like this, and you right there. You can just hang out over there for a little while I work on the serpent. Sure, that sounds great. Yep, that's fine. Now let's see. This is almost perfect already. If I could have just... No. Okay, well, you're lined up nicely. I'm gonna have to abandon this for a moment because of the snake, though. Hey. Good. Everything is great. Except for that. Okay, well, I can fix it. This process again. There we go. That's exactly what I want. Good. So, snake number 2 positioned, golem number 2, 3 is good. This one I determined was going to go here, was it? Or was it here? I'm going to be in this area. Well, let's see. So that's aligned with that column. That's going to open. There'll be tar there, so that might be okay. Okay, sure. So let's say you need to... Wait, hang on. Why did you need to go there? Because tar babies spawn... This spot is already protected by this rattlesnake. Tar babies spawned here, since Beethro is in this area, would end up down there, and that's what I don't want. Okay. Golem here. Rattlesnake here. Golem first, if possible. Good. Very cooperative. Let's hope the snake is the same. Need to move it west, which is the most annoying direction. But if I can just make this go the way I want it to, which I can. Perfect. Yeah! I feel good about this setup. Let's see if it works as well as I think it might. So, that's growing. I need to toggle this, I think. Let's see how it does if I just leave it exactly like that and let everything grow. Nothing spawning, which is awesome. One's going to spawn there. I could prevent it. Do I want to? No, because then tar would grow here and spawn there right away, and I don't want that. So I'm just going to leave that exactly as it is. Let you spawn. Let you spawn. That doesn't make me happy, but it might still be solvable. Might still be solvable. Let's see if at least this grows the way I expect. It's relatively light on the tar baby spawns so far, which is great. Gonna get one here, which I could maybe avoid with that, but right now I'm not gonna bother. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Okay, so we can't have that for sure. Yikes. All sorts of bad stuff happens when I do that, like, for example, you getting in there. So, what if I prevent that one, too? Then you're there. That's a place you cannot be. Okay, so I still have a problem there that I'm not sure how to solve. I'm going to count this as a step in the right direction if I can prevent any tar babies from being in this area by the time I get to the decoy potions. I don't want tar to have grown there. But if I don't let tar grow there... If I don't let tar grow there, then babies are going to spawn... Okay, so that's unfortunate. Alright, I don't know how to solve that problem yet. Wait. If you have done that, and then I do this, and then I do that, and you get out. There. No. No good. No good. Yeah, there's something more to this. Also... Oh, no, that closes that. That's fine. Alright, well, there's only 3 there. That's better than it was, I guess. I should have done that now. One more. Okay, well, that's 4. Four is not great. I also really should have toggled this off before I went in there. Okay, that actually made more tar babies because of that shape. Okay, so... Oh man, all the way back here. Fine. So is there any better management I can do with this to keep the tar babies down? I'm not ready to say my rock golem configuration is wrong. I do feel like... actually, these two might be totally unnecessary. What I might actually want is here and maybe even here. Well, no, that would never be necessary. Would it? Would it? Like with those positions... Well, if I accept tar babies spawning in there, that is pretty well protected. Those coming down means I have decoy bomb positions. Rattlesnakes keep them from going anywhere. Yeah, so maybe tar babies spawning there is not so bad. It's here, 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 and maybe even here that I need to protect. Okay. This is converging toward a solution. Do I want to do anything different, like, with that? No, I just want to let it do its thing. That's a problem, but if I didn't have one there, that would still be a problem. Well, I could do something different with that in that case, I think. There was something I wanted to... Yeah, okay, see, that does get there before it gets here. So I'm really strongly feeling like I don't put these two there, I put them here and here. So let's see how this looks otherwise. Okay, trapdoor gates are down. That stuff happens. Any tar babies spawned in there would be fine. They'd have enough space to spread out so that decoys could be positioned. The reason I wanted to do that was in order to do this before I went in there. So let's actually do that this time. So that means I want to wait here until this guy spawns. Which makes that a race to get to the tar mother. What sorts of things does that do? That lets some of these guys out, but there wouldn't be at least that many there. It does not let you out. You're fine. So from here, trapdoor gate goes down, that rattlesnake got out. Interesting. That could be a problem. All of the rattlesnakes got out. That could definitely be a problem. If I had no extra... Well, no, even if I had no extra tar babies, those explosions with those closed would still create more there, and that's no good. I can't get back here for this. I could maybe wait for the rattlesnakes to come back and be blow-upable. Yeah, that's created more tar babies. That's not... This isn't working. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. That snake found its way in. That's nice. Also, it blocked off my decoy spot. I can kill you. Sure. Alright, so... Seems like I'm spawning tar babies with... So yeah, those 4 die, but you spawn, you spawn, you spawn, you spawn. I'm spawning tar babies regardless of the state of this orb. And that's a problem. Wow, this room's complicated. So remind me one more time what it looks like with that. Oops. What am I waiting for? So rattlesnakes get themselves trapped. All of my decoy spaces are not there for that. Man! This is ridiculous. Yeah, no, that's gonna spawn tar babies either way. Wow. Okay, well... I haven't accomplished a whole lot, but I think it's actually about time to stop anyway. So I did 2 half rooms last time. I did 1 quarter room this time, I guess. This one is extremely complicated. Do I have even a theory of a better setup? Like, what if I had the snake here and here instead of there and there? How would that be better in any way? Not extremely. I don't know. Maybe I'll try that setup next time and see if it somehow does a better job. Well, it seems worse because, like, it leaves these spaces vulnerable to tar babies spawning. There may be some better Golem Corpse management I could do. If I'd put them in one, is that better? Maybe. Maybe. That's plausible. And then there was also the theory of, 1, 2, 3, 4... No, if I let anything spawn there, it's going to end up on this space and be unkillable. Gah! I don't know what to do for this room. Maybe I should leave this behind next time and just go someplace else. Although I had it partially figured out, I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm ever exactly stuck here. I just don't really know exactly what of the many things I could try would help me at all. Alright, well, I'll see you next time for hopefully the solution to this room. I hope. Yeah. Wish me luck. I'll see you next time.